Alright, hi guys, it's Trisha, the left-handed stitcher. I'm here to do Kit Parade. Something that I thought I would never do, not never, but I had not needed to do one before. It just didn't, occur to me that I needed to do one. I enjoy watching kit parades. My kit stash grew because of kit parades, but my brain decided recently it was time for a reason. I will link the video that is going to post before this one in the description so you can go watch it, because it's going to be kit parade for Cross Stitch Kit Start 2024. Alright, so we're just going to dive in. I don't really have them organized in any real organization. I've seen other people do it, and something that I might do for the next one. Years down the road I might do another one, and it'll be, because my organization is still under work. It's a work in progress, let's put it that way. So what I have, how I'm grouping it, is stuff that's kept in the top drawer of my filing cabinet where I store my patterns and kits and such, and because that stuff is the stuff that's too big to fit in a file folder crosswise in a letter sized filing cabinet. So I have created a box that sits in the top drawer lengthwise to hold those oversized kits. And then I have the kits that were in the file folders to do, and some miscellaneous. And then we're gonna dive into vintage kits. So vintage kits are stuff let's grab this right now. These things have been sitting in my storage cabinet that way since we moved in, and at some point they'll get integrated into the main storage, but like I said, it's a work in progress. We'll get there. And then I have my box of Mill Hills, because they're considered kits. So something I didn't mention should have mentioned in the video for the event. Okay, so I say you do you. And when I say that, I mean the focus of the group is to start kits. You're the things that are kits. The words right now are kind of tough. If there's someone out there that wants to join and has a whole bunch of stuff kitted up, I am not going to tell you can't join, because this is supposed to be fun. We're not going to I'm not going to deny anybody to join the group because they're doing kitted starts, stuff that they already have kitted. Because why not? We open it to all the things, but the focus is on starting these lovely things. Alright, so I have all the kits over here. I have 2 buckets over here. As we go through, I'm going to look at each one and I'm going to go, that's a possibility for 2024. And it goes in bucket A. And I look at it, I pull the next one, and I go, I'm not really feeling this one, so we're going to pass for 2024, and it goes in bucket B. Now once the box that I have over here is empty, it's going to go in bucket A, and then I'm going to separate out the stuff that are a definite. This is going to get started from the stuff of like, I really like this and I could start this, you know. So we're going to try to organize it that way, so then when I'm done, hopefully I have a good number to fit into 2024. We'll see. We'll see how it rolls. So we're just gonna roll in. All right, this is so I was gonna say something. Sorry about the glare, but you know what? Glare is glare. Glare is gonna happen. Lighting is what lighting is. I try to diffuse my lighting as much, but it is also a sunny day outside. Okay, so this is a kit that I ordered off of Amazon from a place called Joy Sunday. So it probably is like a new bobbin type kit. So it's called Cat in a Basket, which actually let's see if we can get this. Cat in a Hammock. How adorable is that? That is so darn cute. So cute. Alright, so I may or may not do all the details, because if you're interested in this kit, you're going to Google it, you're going to find out where you can buy it, or you can make a comment and I will reply and answer any questions. So it comes with 14 count Ada apparently, and Ecology cotton floss. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see when we open this up how it's going to go. I definitely could start this. It's not a definite, but I definitely could start this. So we're going to go in bucket A and grab the next one. So this is gold. There we go. Gold Collection Dimensions Regal Tiger. He is flippin' gorgeous. He is so gorgeous. So we're gonna put this in the definite, but if there's too many, he might get bumped. But we're gonna put this in the definite pile, because holy cow, is he just beautiful. Beautiful. So it looks like, you know, sometimes it's hard to find the information. 14 count beige Ada. So I might sub out. I don't like 14 count. I really don't. I might find a 16 or an 18 count to do this on. But also, the thing is that I also have to look at the directions, because if they do, you know, if they're doing 6 strands at some point, you know, that kind of negates 18 count. But it might work on 16, we'll have to see. He's just gorgeous. Love him. So he's gonna go in bucket A towards the back. Because that's where I'm gonna put the box. And done. Alright. Oh, this is adorable. So this is just a little adorable kit. It's Me Time by Bee Bunny. Bee Bunny. I'm pretty sure I ordered this off of 123 Stitch. But something about this was just too flippin' adorable. So I'm torn on this. So we're gonna put this in the could start pile, because like if I have enough definite starts to fill 2024, maybe I use my could starts for 2025. Who knows? Alright, So, Dimensions Max the cat. How flippin' adorable is this? God, I love it. Because I'm a cat lover, and I've had a cat that looked like this. So, this, it's got 14 count beige Ada, which will, again, maybe I'll just order a bunch of 16 count Ada beige for these types of kits. We'll see. Because, again, likelihood of me doing something on 14 count is kind of slim. But he's adorable. We're going to put this in could start. He's a strong could start, but he's going in the could start. Okay. Now this is Dimensions kit called Garden Bouquet. I got this because I love watercolor-esque cross stitches. Something about the watercolor look really appeals to me, and this was just cute. But I don't feel a need right now to start this, so this is gonna go in bucket B. And let's see, it's 14 count ivory Ada, which could be easily traded out. And again, when I open kits, if I see their instructions and it speaks to me as far as, and the design itself, like a design like this that has a lot of open space, I would do on Lugana instead. But we're gonna pop this one in bucket B. Some of the things have to go in bucket B because, alright, gracious. So this is Dimensions, the Finery of Nature. This is a beautiful, beautiful project. I know other people have started it. It's on 14 count black Ada. This would be something, you know, it would be a tough decision. Do it on the black Ada or change to an even weave. That's the only thing that I have to look at is I know for a fact that this border, let's see if I can get a better angle there, that border, that gold is couched. It's couched. There's a lot of couching in this pattern, so I have to decide on whether couching will work better on Ada or not. This is a, so it's beautiful. I want to start it, but I feel slightly intimidated by it. So I think we'll put this in the could start, and we'll see where it falls in the. So there's one container done. What we'll do is, for the time being, we'll put the container in to house the definites, and then the box, we'll replace it when it gets there. Okay, so this is a Gold Collection Petites Dimension Morning Lake. That's just beautiful, because my life goal right now is to get a house on a lake. So that just, but I don't think it's calling to me to start this year. When I say this year, I mean 2024. To put into the start bucket. But I love this because that's where I want to be. So again, bucket B might be a 2025 thing. We'll see how this all shakes out. So one thing about why this is so crazy. I already have 37 whips. Now I don't mind having 37 whips because I do a lot of challenges. I do magical stitches, and I do AB Singo and Baringo. And I like having these projects so I can fit those prompts. So I don't mind. My tracker only goes to 40, so that means that my tracker that I build for next year is going to have to be double-decker. It's going to have 2 pages for each month, which I've done before when I did when I did Mania one year. So we can do it. Hopefully I still have the files, and I can. But then there's the thing of, where do I put all the project bags? I gotta figure out a slightly different storage for them. I mean, my plan, I was gonna get Clax shelves and use those, but then the mother-in-law moved back in, so I lost the room that I was gonna do that in. But we'll manage. We'll figure something out. Okay, so this is actually a needlepoint kit. I don't have a lot of needlepoint stuff, so I'm including it in here. I ordered this off of 123 because it's just pretty. And again, pictures only go so far. I think when this is, I found a stitched one, a picture of a stitched one on the interwebs. I think people say interwebs to be, cute. So this is called Magnolias, and it feels Christmassy. So the kit intimidates me a little bit because of the canvas. Looking at it, my brain's having a hard time wrapping my head around how do I follow that. But someday I might feel the need. But it's going in bucket B. So as you can tell, this is going to be a long video. So hopefully you got some good cross stitch with you, and feel free to do this in sections. I've done it before, long videos. I might get a good half of it at one go, and then I might get the next half of it in like 3 or 4 goes. So Winter Cardinals by Dimensions. This is cute. So this would definitely be a could start, because I could start this. I would definitely have to trade out that blue Ada. Oh, it's on 16 count Ada. Huh. If it's on 16, that would be a decision. But they are just beautiful. I love cardinals. I love cardinals. So let me tell you a little story. We'll just make this video even longer. One year when I was up at Stitch Away in Ohio, beautiful fort, not fort, I always say fort, I can't just say Houston because I live too close to Texas. So Houston Woods State Park Lodge, the lodge there, beautiful. I love going there. So Stitch Away is in January, and one time I walked out of the stitching room to just take a break, and the room got kind of warm. It was cooler in the hallway, so I was just taking a break, and there was a wall of windows. As soon as you walk out of the room, there's a wall of windows that is kind of like a service drive area. So it's not terribly picturesque, but it's you know, just beautiful lighting. And anyways, so that little alcove where it was, I'm standing there and I notice cardinal foraging, you know, because there's pine trees there and whatnot. He's foraging, and then he calls, and his mate joins him, and they start foraging, and they stay close to each other. I stood there for probably a half an hour watching them. It was awesome. It was so good. Alright, so this is going to go in bucket A, but could start. Because while I love this, I don't have that. It's got to be like a must start this. So you're kind of going to see a theme here for a bit. This is a Dimensions kit called Cardinals on Sled. So this one is beautiful. I wish my lighting was a little bit better so you'd see it without me having to tilt it and whatnot, but there, well, anyways. Hopefully you get a good enough view you can decide if you like these or not, and you go look for them. Or if you have them, I might be prompting you to start one of these for the Cross Stitch Kit Start 2024. So this is gorgeous. Although I think if I start a Cardinals one, it'll either be that one or not this one. So this will go in bucket B and be a future start. I need to be quite discerning, because I got a lot of kits, and I got quite a few ones that are I must start these. So okay, so this is poinsettia, however you say it, Elegance. Dimensions Gold Nuggets. And I had to search for this. I think this one is out of print, but there's plenty of them on eBay, so I had to get this one on eBay. But I love poinsettias. They are just gorgeous. So I think we're gonna put this guy in could start. It's not a definite, but I definitely could start. I certainly could start this. So this bucket's gonna get full. Alright, this guy is a definite. This is a Perman kit. And how gorgeous is that? So obviously I'm gonna stitch this for my mother-in-law, because she loves lighthouses, and I just love the look of this. So granted, when she passes, I will still love having this in the house. So my dilemma on this is it has even weave. Well, it's a linen, actually. Yeah, it's a linen. So it has linen. I'll have to feel the linen to decide, because when linen is really loosey-goosey, I am not going to stitch on it, because I hate trying to frame something that's on a loosey-goosey linen. So I am thinking about changing this out for a Lugana. If I can't find the exact color, because there's areas in there that's not stitched. I think you can tell from right there. So they leave some areas not stitched. If I have to, I will choose a floss that is the same color as the fabric and stitch in those areas. If I can't find an Lugana or an other even weave non-linen that really matches this, because blues are tough. Gray blues are tough to find good matches for things. So, but this is a definite. This is a definite. So it doesn't have a name per se, but here is the kit identifier. It was tough for me to find this on, so I found this on Hoffman's website, and I had to use that number for it to come up. And my Nancy from El Paso was able to order it because she can order anything off Hoffman's. She still has her needlework store. She doesn't have the store, but she still has the license for it. So she's still a business, and she can order things. Definite. Okay. Boom. Going in there. Alright. Oh, this one. This one is also a definite. This is a Luca S kit. I think I ordered this off of eBay or My Bobbin. One of the two. But how gorgeous is that picture? I need to stitch on. I need to start this in the middle of summer, because you feel cool just looking at it. Just feels like you're bundled up in your winter coat and scarf and hat and mittens and just taking a walk through the woods. Nice. I love this. I don't remember if I think I saw this in a kit parade, or I might have found this when I was doing a search for something else. I do Google image searches all the time, and sometimes something pops up that just catches my eye, and I go and look at it and go, yes please, one for me please. Okay, definite. We're gonna start that. Alright, boom. Okay, everything's kind of at an angle, so I'm trying to make sure that doesn't tip over. Oh boy, okay, so this one is the ever-loved Dimensions Aurora Cabin. Boom. Look at that beauty. Okay, so I love this. I love the Aurora. So it's Aurora Borealis in the north, and what is it on the South Pole, south in Antarctica. It's called something else. I could ask my husband because he's been there, but it's called something else. But so, but as of right now, don't feel a driving need to start this. I love it. I love this, and I'm glad I have it. So when I do feel the need to start it, but it won't be, like I said, who knows? Maybe I'm having so much fun in 2024, I continue my Get Start escapade in 2025. We'll see. Oh my gosh. So this is a bit of a vintage. Well, I say vintage because I've had this a long time. This is Oriental Orchids, and I've seen it stitched. Let's see. Flosstuber. God, I love her. Curator. Okay, Stash Curator. Anyways, names are hard sometimes. So Flosstuber has been stitching on this, and I love this. And I've had this kit for a long time. So we're gonna put this in bucket A, and it's gonna go in the could certainly start pile. So Okay. This one is a definite start. This is Ice Cardinal. Yep, Ice Cardinal by Dimensions. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Beautiful. So this is a definite start. Oh, again, I'll have to take a look at the fabric and what is the instructions say. Like, is there a spot that uses 6 strands? So many kits are going to get fabric changed out. But gosh, he's gorgeous. And this image is just striking. So yeah, this isn't a definite. This is a definite start. So my definites are getting, we're getting kind of full. I got spots for 12. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna pull this out of its. So this is a kit that might be, it says DMC, but I don't think it came from DMC. But I couldn't find this project in a kit from DMC Direct, so I had to go and get it. That is a dandelion. Although camera, this picture is not great. Not great at all. I've seen it stitched. It's beautiful. I grew up with dandelions. I love all things dandelion. So it's actually by the DMC world. That's why I really think this is a copyright infringement kit. But I already bought it, so we're gonna do it. I had hopes when I ordered it that it wasn't. So they try really hard. Put a French, okay, I'm hoping I'm saying this right, French flag on it. And they put the Eiffel Tower on it, you know, so they tried really hard. But I don't think so. So this, not a driving need, gonna go in bucket B. Love it though. Oh my gosh. I think this is a definite start. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay, so this is a Marjolaine Baston picture cross stitch kit produced by Lenart. And sometimes the words are a little small. So it's called Sparrow with Red Berries. Sparrow with Red Berries, but oh, how gorgeous this is. I'm relatively certain that Calico Cross Stitch has either stitched this or has started this. Or maybe just stashed it and gonna start it. So hey, if Calico, Christine, if you haven't started it, this is gonna go in the definite pile. Now, granted, however big the definite pile gets, we might have to make some hard decisions and relegate stuff to a later, or maybe, you know, like I do a birthday start. You know, who knows? Who knows how this goes? But God, oh, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I just love the style. I love the style of her artwork and how they adapted it to cross stitch. So pretty. Okay. Definite bucket. Okay, so now this box is empty. That's, well, 2 things that were in that drawer can go down in the other drawer, so I already moved them down. So if you're interested, this is just the box from the nutritional shakes that we get for my son. It was the perfect width. I just had to cut it down in height so that it would hold them nicely, but also give me some grabby room to leaf through or grab one. And it's working well. I have to make another one because I've outgrown this one, and there's room for 2 of them to sit side by side lengthwise in the file cabinet drawer. Alright, so we're gonna transfer. Let's grab this whole thing out. Excuse me while I do a little rearranging. Put because, well, you know what? I might need both of these. If my definite kits get to be enough to fill the box, then I use this thing for the overage. Okay. So let's pop that there. It's getting a little tight in that box. Okay, so now we're going to move into the stuff that fits in the file folders. Okay, one thing before we do that I'm going to show you is my fruit bell pull. Okay, so I have it already fabric choiced, and it's all DMC. I can't find the packaging with the picture, so what I did instead is I pulled up a picture on my phone so you can see this. The picture is a bit dark, so it's not the greatest, but it's gorgeous. If you do a Google search on this, you'll find pictures of people stitching it, and you'll see just how gorgeous this pattern is. So, to show you, this is one of my vintage kits. I've had this a long time. So this is how I do I've been doing envelopes since the beginning, or near the beginning. Like when I started cross stitching, I probably spent about a year working out of baggies, out of a single sandwich baggie with all the floss in there. And then I realized there's got to be a better way, and I figured this out. So fruit bell pull cards. I pulled the floss off the cards and put it in here in this box. Given the age of the kit though, I'm really considering not using this floss and pulling from my DMC stash, because it is all DMC, but I question if this is too old, if I have to supplement with from my DMC stash, will I get a mismatch in the colors? So I really do think I am not going to use the vintage floss for this kit. So let me set this over here, and I will prep all of the DMC for this. Let me just show you. I'm going to show you. Okay. Floss list, 1 page. And it goes on to the second page. There's a lot of colors, and there's a crap ton of blends in this, but I am excited. I wanted to stitch this for a while. I changed out the kit fabric for, this is 32 count Queen's Anne lace Lugana, and so I got a nice long panel already prepped waiting for it. So this is going to go in the definite pile, because I've been wanting to start this for a long time. And just so you know, I found a picture, somebody took a picture of the one that they stitched, and if you look at the picture from the manufacturer, they're in a certain order. Well, this person changed the order of them, and they look better that way. So I am going to do it in that way. I have the picture that she posted, and I think I wrote down the URL to her her blog, so I can always go back and look at it. Yeah. So Fruit Bell Pull from Teresa Wensler that I got as a kit originally is going to get started. This is a definite. So we're going to pop that in. Okay, we can just pop that down there because I know that one. I know that one. Okay. Let's take a little slight break. We're just going to pull out of this box down here. I put the file folders in the box because otherwise they just slide all over the place. So this is a Dimensions Daydreams kit by Debbie Mum. And this is just good. So it comes with this mat. I got this off of Amazon. So the glass is in there, the mat's in there. But I will have to decide, am I going to finish it as it is here or just finish it as a small? But I got to tell you, I saw a picture of somebody stitched this little guy right here. And it turned out gorgeous. So I had to go find this kit. So I have my little it's, what's it called? Dragonfly Dreams is what this one is. There's multiple of these types of kits, but this one is called Dragonfly Dreams. But that is just gorgeous. This little guy, he's small and he's gorgeous. We're going to put him in the Definitely Could Start because that's getting full. We might have to do a slight rearrange of that. Okay. This is Birds in Winter, counted cross stitch by Creative Accents. Had to go on find this one on eBay, but so gorgeous. I love birds, I love chickadees, and this is just a gorgeous picture, you know, and it rendered so well in cross stitch. This guy's tough. So we're gonna put this in, we'll put this in definite. Put this in definite, and then we'll see how things shake out once I finish and I see how many are indefinite. He might get bumped, but we'll put him there. Okay. Alright, so this is such a cute, this is a little kit from one of the the World of Cross Stitching, because that's small print. Let's see. Yep, the World of Cross Stitching. I had to go looking for this, but someone had it, and they gave it to me. And I was just looking for the pattern, and she said, "Well, I have the whole kit. Let me send it to you." So, yay! Because he's just so darn cute. So darn cute. Oh my gosh. Dizzy man. We're going to put this in the definite, not definite, but certainly could pile. Because, I don't know, we'll see. I might, you know what, I might do a big I might do a big kit, I might do a small kit start. Do 2 in a month, big kit, small kit. We'll see. Okay. So this is another Lennart kit called Snow Owl. And actually this is I'm pretty certain this is a barn owl. Because if you look at pictures, snow owls have more round eyes. And that's definitely a barn owl eye right there. But he's all fluffy because it's winter. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm relatively certain this is a barn owl. Because my son loves barn owls. That's his favorite owl. And this is gorgeous. Oh, there you go. A little bit better. Gorgeous. I mean, if you're curious, there's other kits in this series that have the animal faces, but this is the one that called to me. So this is a definite start. This is a definite. He's gonna get started. Okay. Alright, so this is, we'll grab both of these. These are Satsuma Street kits for perforated paper. So I've stitched the one that's the spider. I got the one, the cat, pirate cat, called One-Eyed Jack. This is fun. And then I got the one called Nevermore, because it's the raven. So I am going to put these in bucket B, because they might get started, they might get pulled at some point, like, because I have this year's and next year's Halloween ornament exchange for Camp Stitchmore already stitched. So these might be in subsequent future years. So we're gonna put these in bucket B, but they're, you know, they're something that might get pulled if I need a specific project. Oh, this is Heritage Crafts kit called I Don't Do Mornings. Oh, that cutie. This is just so cute. So we're gonna put this in the definitely could, not definitely. I need to stop using definitely in the certainly could start. Certainly could start. Yep. So Heritage Crafts little kit. It's on 27 count, so I'll have to take a look at how the fabric feels and make a decision. But definitely could start. Alright, I gotta remove a sticky because I've already mapped out what size fabric I would need to do for this in an 18 count, because it comes with 14 count. But this is Lighthouses by Jan Lynn. Is it just Lighthouses? Just called, no, it's just called Lighthouse, even though there's multiple. Sometimes naming of kits. Come on, people. But this is gorgeous when it's stitched. I think it's Sherry Burkett's working on this. It's pretty. So I'm kind of torn. Do I put it in? Decisions. Sometimes decisions are hard. they're definitely hard. So does this get put in definite or certainly could? It's a big one. Okay, we're going to put this in certainly could. Because if I don't have enough definites when I finish, I pull from certainly could. That works. So I will spread them all out and see what my eye is drawn to. You know, what draws me to choose. Okay, this, I've had this a while. This is Jan Lynn Stained Glass Rose. And how perfect. It's stained glass in a kind of watercolor-esque look. There we go. Gorgeous. And I love stained glass, and this kind of has a Frank Lloyd Wright feel to it, and I love my Frank Lloyd Wright stuff. So, but this will have to get, well, again, look at the directions, figure out what floss you're going to need, how many strands of floss you're going to be required to use, and figure out what fabric to change this to. So this guy, I've wanted to start him for a long time. He's going to go into definite. He's going to go into definite. I've wanted to start him. So, boom, there we go. Alright, the rest in this one folder is the small stuff. So we're just going to go through this. This is another Bee Bunny kit from World of Cross Stitching. Yep. And he's just cute. I like this little, this one has the card, cutout card to put it in, but he's just adorable. He's an adorable kit to have, and one of these days he'll call to me strong enough, but we're gonna put him in bucket B. Okay, this is a kit by Busilla called I Didn't Do It. Look at that, the door. Okay, this is the one time that I would, because I've already opened this up, so that's why I put it in a plastic baggie. So look at that. He's adorable. I just love the composition of this appealed to me. I'm not a dog. Okay, so I'm a cat person. I'm not a dog person. I like dogs. I love cats. I can love certain dogs. But just so cute. But holy random backstitch Batman. So he's definitely a bucket B, but he's just cute. He's, like I said, composition of this really appealed to me. And all the flosses and stuff. We're gonna go bucket B for that one. Okay, these are two kits I got from Hobby Lobby, I think. So they're Busilla, Handmade Charlotte. It's the I Love You heart. I've made some of these wood ornament ones. They turn out really cute. I've already stitched the star one once and gave it away, so I got another one because it turns out cute. They're kind of tough because you're doing all 6 strands, and sometimes you're going through the holes more than once. Gotta have pliers to grab that needle. They're fun, so they're cute little projects, but they're gonna go on bucket B. Maybe Maybe one year I'll do a small kit start. Focus on all the small kits that I'm kind of passing by. Okay, so this is a Mill Hill Treasured Holiday Sampler Kit called Tourmaline Noel. So let's see. Picture's not the greatest. It is cute. Something I certainly could stitch, but I don't feel the need to do this just yet. Comes with the treasures and the beads and fabric. What fabric do they use? Let's see. 28 count fabric. And it actually looks like a canvas. Looks like a canvas. So, well, once I pull it out, I'll, when I decide to do this, I'll probably decide to change it to an even weave. But that's just a cute little motif sampler. All right, this guy. So this is a Dimensions? Yep, it's a Dimensions mini banners kit. And here it is. These gorgeous. That's a pretty little banner. You can hear jingle bells. So this is a cute. It's gonna go in B because, like I said, maybe I'll try to just do one cardinal at a time. That might be a good plan. But if I finish one cardinal, I start the next cardinal. We'll see. Bucket B for this one. It will be a really cute Christmas decoration when I have a house where I have actual walls to hang stuff on. Okay, this is a kit that I got from Nancy down in El Paso, because she designs, she's Faithworks Designs, and this is a kit that will end up looking like this. Yep. Once Upon a Midnight Dreary. So it comes with everything. There's even the backer board, the mat boards in there. Although the fabric she provided might have to get changed out because that's definitely linen. I don't like linen. Give me a sec. My neck. I feel like it has to crack. Here it goes. Okay. So this is cute. We'll put this in bucket B as a future start. Oh my gosh. I had to go searching for this. I saw somebody stitching on it and I had to go searching for it. This is called Smoky Mountain Cats by Pegasus Publications. So, brand, but oh gosh. Oh. How fun is this? Oh my gosh. Smoky Mountain Cats. I love this. So this is gonna go in a this certainly could start, because he's not don't feel the driving need to start this, but I love this. I love this. So we're gonna give him a chance at making it into this year's lineup. Alright. We're just going to pull the kits out from that second folder, put them on the desk so I don't have to lean down so much. Okay, so this is a Russian kit. I'm trying to think if I'm trying to recall if I got this off of eBay or if I got it off of Amazon, or if I got it off of my bobbin. Not exactly sure. I'm leaning towards it was in my bobbin kit. But Russian kit, see if it has a name I can read. Sometimes it's hard to find. Nope, I don't think I can find a name, but there's a code that I will show you in case this one interests you. So, this little guy, he's so cute. He is just adorable. And I'm pretty sure I can't see from the back, but I'm pretty sure it's a printed Ada, so it's got the blue and the snowflakes. He's just cute. Oh, but he's gonna go in bucket B. Alright, so I said I would show you the code in case you need to go find this. There it is. And there's sort of what the manufacturer's name is. Not something I can read. Alright, bucket B. Okay. This is another Russian kit. So I have a distinct feeling I got these off of my bobbin. And there is no English to show you, to tell you what this is called. I'll show you the code if you're interested. Yeah. Nope. But it's the manufacturer is Neocraft. And I'll show you the little symbol that they have, Neocraft. And there's the kit identifier, I think. Anyway, here's what it looks like. Oh, oh my gosh. Isn't it just cute? Little baby dragon catching a ride on a balloon. I saw this and I couldn't pass it up. I think we're going to put this in the definites because I do need to do him, and it might be nice to have maybe a couple of not so big things in the definites. He's cute. So going in the definites. This is yet another, it's from the same order. See if it's on the back. If it has a name that I can read, because most of it's in Russian. Nope. That would be negatory. So if you're looking for this, let me know. I'll see if I can figure out where I got it from and where you can get it from. But check my bobbin. But how pretty is this? Calla lilies. And I love just the way they did it. It makes it look like it's in a matted frame that it overlaps. That was just different, you know. So pretty. But this is gonna go in bucket B. I don't have a need to start it right now, but it's definitely something that I would in the future. Okay, these are both, I'm pretty sure these are Luca S. Let me see if it tells me. Apologies for... Nope, this is Alyssa Alyssa collection. Another German, not German, Russian. Ooh, hot flash. Can you tell? Okay, but how adorable is that? Little hedgehog. Let's see if it... There's the kit identifier, I believe. But down here, let's see if I can get it. Alyssa collection. I'm relatively certain I got these off of my bobbin. But so cute. But he's gonna go in B because I don't have a need. This one's beautiful. This one's beautiful. So same designer. But look at that watercolor cherries. Those are gorgeous. And here's the identifier. Again, if you have trouble finding it, you let me know, and I'll see what I can do. This is going to go on the certainly could. Just that. I just love that look. Just love it. So, getting tight in there. Alright, so I have 2 of these. So what I think I'll do is I'll stitch one for myself, and I'll stitch one as a exchange at some point. But it's a bead, excuse me, hiccup. Hopefully they don't continue. Bead and cross stitch. It's a Riolis kit that I got from Hobby Lobby. Hobbs. Some time ago. And I liked it so much I bought it twice. So, I don't know if you can tell from the picture. That strawberry is entirely beaded. I don't know if the leaves are beaded too. I don't think they are. Strawberry is. But I got 2. But we're going to put these in B because I don't feel like doing them right now. This little guy, I'm pretty sure I got this off a freebie table. And it's called Ginny. Look at that. It's just a cute little picture. Cute little cross stitch. Simple heritage cat. So it's, again, Heritage Crafts. They did a lot. They did a series of these. This little guy. He was cute. So I will most probably stitch him sometime in the future, but he's going in bucket B. Alright, let's move on to the next third and final file folder. And then we got my vintage stuff to do. Okay, this is another Heritage Crafts Calla Lily, and it's a John Clayton Connections cross stitch kit. That's beautiful. I love like painterly style. Watercolor is my favorite, but a painterly style is also something that I really enjoy. Now, if you're curious, there's the series of them, but Calla Lily is the one that spoke to me. So, connections. But this, since I don't have a definite need to start this, we're going to put this in bucket B, but I think in the future this is going to be a strong contender. Okay, this is another Heritage Crafts called Chorus Line, and it's a Valerie Pfeiffer Harmonies. So those are kind of close-ups of the little guys, but the full picture is that little snip right there. So just a little row of little chickadees. I think they're chickadees. It might not be. Yeah, I think they're chickadees. They're baby chickadees. They're so fluffy. So fluffy. But this is adorable, but now I don't have a need to start this, so we're gonna put this in bucket B. But I love that. I love it. Okay, this is gonna be a definite. This will be in the definite bucket because I love this. So pretty. I've seen it stitched and it's just beautiful. So this guy. And it's a weird one. It comes with, I think it's, so it's called Blue Jays by Riolis. And I think it's different floss. Wool acrylic thread. So if I remember correctly, someone was saying that a couple colors got really close, so I'm going to have to be super careful with my stitching. Although if somebody said that they converted this to DMC and stitched it, and I asked her, you know, do you have the floss that came with it, and you can send it to me, I'd pay you for it. She's like, oh, I already threw it away. It's like, damn it. So if you happen to have done that and you still have the floss, let me know, because it would be nice to know that I am not in danger of running out of floss as I stitch this, because it's not like, although you know, hey, maybe I convert this to DMC, but I'm not sure if it'll come out the same, you know. We'll have to, that's a decision I'll have to make. But how beautiful is that? Beautiful. Okay, that's gonna go in the definite bucket. This one, this is an RTO kit called Smoky Lilac Fog. How beautiful is that? That just reminds me of Wisconsin, you know, in the, you know, out in the woods. This is just gorgeous. This is gorgeous. So it's an RTO kit. It has 14 count Aida. It looks like it's a like that smoke gray color. So it's a full cross stitch, full coverage. So maybe I move it. We'll see. We'll see. But I think this guy is gonna go in. Certainly could, because I just love that picture. So certainly could bucket. So we are down to the small kits left in that folder. This one is called Christmas in the, gosh, damn it, my brain sometimes, words cannot make it from here to here until I try it in my head a few times. Okay, that damn chair. Okay, you know what that chair is called. There's the title. That's the picture. I think I had to go, I think this one is out of print. I had to go looking for it on eBay. But I found it. It's just gorgeous. It's a Gold Collections Petite, and I know from experience, I know better. Petites don't mean easy. Petites don't mean easy. smaller. So we're going to put this in the certainly could. Put that in the certainly could. Okay. Alright, so here's another one of those wooden ones. It's an apple. Who knows if I stitch this? You know, it was a thought. I guess I thought maybe I'd do it as a teacher gift. But my son's a junior this year. Running out of time. Who knows? It might be a heck, you know, maybe when my eyesight goes even worse, we're gonna be doing those kits, but that's going to be alright, so this is Valerie Pfeiffer Chickadee's Heritage Crafts called Christmas Chick. How adorable is that? You know what? He's just adorable. So he's gonna go in the certainly could. If I decide to do some smalls mixed in with the larges, or in addition to the larges. Let's see. Alright, this is a Lizzie Kate 2007 Special Edition Christmas Kit. Ho ho ho. So me and my best friend, we have a thing where I call her Ho from way back, and so I always love stitching or creating crafts that are a ho 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 and sending them to her. But this, I don't have a driving need, so this will go in bucket B. Alright, eeny meeny miny mo. Show you these. These are all gonna be bucket B's, but another little kit from the Cross Stitch magazine. He just adorable. And then this is a little kit, dimensions under the sticker. So I got it for the little wood piece. I would stitch something different on it, but it was on sale, so I picked it up. So that will go in bucket B. So at some point I'll feel the need. And this is just a cute little small acorns. I thought it would be a cute little ornament for something, but don't feel a need right now, so it's going to go in B. Alright, I picked this up off of a freebie table, and it's this little Trilology Summer Trio. So super cute, simple. Comes with fabric, and there's a charm in there. I think is it the bee that goes on the sunflower? Yep, I'm pretty sure. Yep, there's a little bee that goes on the sunflower. So this is a cute little kit. Don't need to stitch it right now. It might have a place in my, you know, because, so I didn't do it this year because I was swamped with work, but and 2 retreats kind of back to back. I like to participate in Colorado Cross Stitchers Cross Stitch Camp, and it's stuff like this that works really well for it. So it'll go in bucket B. And then this little kit, of course, little lighthouse kit. It'll go in B, but there might come a time when I feel the need to pull out this little tiny small and do it. Because I have a lighthouse on the go, I'm going to be adding another lighthouse, so we'll see. Alright. These file folders are empty. Oh, wait. Oh, we're going to go to the vintage stuff. Take a break. Take a break. Long. Told you, it's going to be long. I don't ever worry about it being long because some people love long ones, and the ones that don't, they either don't watch or they can do it in segments. And I knew that this wasn't going to last. So we're going to swap out my soda while we're at it. I do a Dr. Pepper first thing, and then once my Dr. Pepper is done, I've switched to Sprite. I'm trying to get away from caffeine to see if it helps with the hot flashes. See. Okie dokie. Now let's grab, I got 2 vintage buckets to go through. These guys. Alright, let's just get to it. Alright, so this is a Disney Janlin kit, kind of cross stitch, and it's just cute little Tinkerbell line art drawing style. And this appeals to me, and I love Tinkerbell. So I had to pick this up, especially since it's a Disney kit, and those things are going the way of the dodo, because Disney doesn't think cross stitchers like Disney apparently. But this is something, it'll have its day. Someday it'll get started. And in that same vein, I also got Eeyore. Oh, we call my son Eeyore because he's not exactly emo, but he's like he's an kid, you know, so everything's so I kind of like, it kind of makes me feel like he's Eeyore. It's not that he's sad, no, he's a happy kid. It's just a lot of his responses are Alright, this one is, see if I can get it. You know what? It's open. I will pull it out. It's called Redbird on Tree. There we go. And the style of it really spoke to me. I liked it. And then I got the kit, and I was like, holy backstitch, Batman. And the pattern is got the backstitch. Oh, they don't have a separate chart with the backstitch. So, and just the sheer volume of fractionals. So, this one, it might get started sometime in my future, but not this next year. It's just it's a striking picture. I just wasn't feeling that stitching. Look at these. All right, this is something I got on clearance. Don't know if I'll do these. Eventually, I might get really into Christmas stitching some year. And so I have these. They're Santa's and Angels ornaments. So I'll give you a kind of a good look at each one. So there's an angel and a Santa. She's pretty. I like her. Another Santa. Another Santa. and another angel. So someday maybe. So it's going bucket B. If I come across any that I do, this is not me anymore, I don't think I'll ever stitch this, I will put that on the floor behind me, and I'll do those, I'll put those on freebie tables. Okay, so this is a Design Works. Oh, flamenco poppies. This is pretty. I love poppies. Just love their red color. I love their symbolic, but it's long stemmed and it's painterly style, you know, almost watercolorish. So I love, and I think this would be gorgeous stitched up. But I don't have a fill a need right now, so this is gonna have to go in bucket B. But I think in future years, this will be a strong contender. Oh gosh. Gosh. So this is a vintage dimensions kit. I don't know if you can still get this in, but I've had this a long time. You see I've already separated the floss into envelopes. It's called Oriental Butterfly. This is gorgeous when it's stitched. See if I can get a good look at that butterfly. So I'm not too keen on the Oriental stuff, but something about this spoke to me. It just has a good composition to it, and so decisions. And the thing is you have to stitch it on the 14 count Aida because it's printed. So some of the background stuff is printed on instead of stitched. Pretty sure the dark symbols are stitched, but there are ghosty symbols in the background that are printed instead. Decisions. You know what, we're gonna put this in, they certainly could. Certainly could. Okay. Alright, so this is a Janlin kit called Wings. And I really like the frame style where you stitch the, you know, just the image, skeleton image of all the wings. This is pretty. So I definitely could start this, but not this year. This will be a strong contender for future time. You can see I've had it a long time. The floss is already separated. Alright, this kit. So this is a Candemar Designs Monet's Japanese Bridge. And this is a weird one because it's a printed canvas. Okay, so that's basically what it'll look like. Let's do this. So it comes with a chart. And it comes with this canvas. So, and you stitch only certain parts of it, you know, so the lilies and this greenery and this wisteria, you only stitch parts. So this is a partial stitch. And one thing I noticed when I was going through I'll have to see, I don't know, can you see that? The cellophane tape that was holding the needle to the back bled through. So this is definitely something I'll have to think about. If maybe I try to wash it and hopefully the printing doesn't come out. We shall see. Good. I love Monet. So this is going to go in B, and one of these days I might feel froggy enough to try this little guy. But I don't know if you can tell. So the things that are stitched kind of stand out a little bit from the picture. But a lot of the water isn't stitched and the background isn't stitched. Pretty sure you stitched the bridge. Yep, I think you stitched the bridge too. But it's pretty. I just have a issue I gotta deal with. Going in B. All right. This is one. Ooh. So you know what? What we'll do is the ones that I decide, for whatever reason, I don't think I'll ever stitch this again. I'll show you, and then maybe I hang on to them and I do a giveaway. I'll either do a giveaway on a video or I take my stuff down to the El Paso girls and let them have first dibs on it. But this is Mad Bluebird, and the reason I don't want to stitch this guy anymore is I have an Etsy pattern that is a full coverage, and it's just gorgeous. It's the bluebird in a snowstorm on the little fence post. It's beautiful. So knowing that I have that, I could be stitching. I can't see myself ever stitching this. This is gonna go to the back. That was, if I didn't mention, that was Bucilla Mad Bluebird. Okay. So this is a Ladybug Lane. It says Angels Welcome Here. And there's a little angel. She's hard. This picture is horrendous. I kind of have a feeling that once it's stitched, you can see the... I mean, it's cute. Not my style anymore, though. It really isn't my style anymore. And I can't see myself stitching this for my mother-in-law either. She's the angel. She loves angels. It comes with a little ladybug charm and some beads. So this one's getting past. This one's going past the stash. Alright, these next two are Calico Crossroads. Of course I had to get this one. Boot Camp. How cute is that? So I'm not going to stitch this right now, but I can definitely see myself stitching it in the future because it would stitch up really quick. Now this one has a... Okay, so this one will go in B as well. But it has a better chance because A, I have all the floss for it, and look at that. Isn't that just perfect? Meowie Christmas by Calico Crossroads. So cute. See, this is the kind of thing that I probably would have already stitched it, but we've been living in this house for darn near 20 years. Open floor concept. I don't have walls. I don't have places to hang things. And this is something I would hang on the wall. So But it's in my stash for in the future. Okay, that's one bucket done. Slide you back down here. Grab the other bucket. Now it's turned around. I was trying to grab the back panel and it's turned around to the front, so I gotta do it like so. Alright, take a short break. Gracious. This video is gonna take forever to render. That's okay. That's okay. We can work with it. Alright, this is a needlepoint kit from Janlin called Night Dancers. So it's the poppies on a black background. So this is borderline. You know, there might come a time when I'm going to enjoy needlework, and this has always been a good one of those images that just is striking. Imagine that. So this is going to go in B, but it's something that I could see myself stitching someday. Ooh, we're going to... Oh my gosh. So this is a Maria van Schurenberg cross-stitch kit called... let me see real quick. I have a feeling this is called, you know, there's a day nymph and a night nymph. I'll have to do some Google search, but I don't know if this is the same artwork. There's a day, so there's a day one and there's a night one. I like the night one, and so that's what I got. Sorry. She's gorgeous. She is gorgeous. And she's on .27 count. So I wonder if it's fully stitched around, like that part isn't stitched and this are. Because if that's true, then I could change this to a 32 count and just go for it. And maybe either get the same color, because this looks like a standard cream color on the back. You can see I've already serged my edges. I've had this kit for quite a while. If you're curious, there is the manufacturer. I mean, it was produced by DMC. Oh, produced by Lennart. So it is a Lennart kit. If you go looking for it. So pretty. Alright. I think this is going to go in Certainly Could. This is going to go in Certainly Could. This one. I am going to say this is a definite. I have wanted to stitch this for a long time. So, mason jar, line up. Is that too bright? Maybe I turn that down a bit. Let's see what that looks like. A little better? Oh, I think so. Okay, but y'all know what this looks like. I'm definitely gonna be changing it from an Ada into a even weave because of all the open space. But this is gorgeous. This one is always something that I love. Love, love, love. And I've seen someone who has started stitching it, and it's so much better than the picture. So mason jar lineup is going into, did I say definite? Yeah, I said definite. It's going in the definite, which if there's too many, they're not all definite, but sometimes you forget. See, and that's why I'm doing this. That's why I am making it a point to start some of my kits, because I've accumulated so many I love, and I'm just not starting them. So, all right, this one's gorgeous. Winter's Lace. That is gorgeous. This is gonna have to go in B, because I don't have a driving need to stitch this. This is one that I definitely could stitch at some point, because it's just so beautiful. But not something that's gonna get done this next year. All right. This guy is a True Colors Publishing and Designs. Yep, True Colors, because I have some dragon patterns from True Colors as well, but those are just patterns. That's why you're not seeing them today. So this is a little snow buddy. It says there's no snow buddy like a snow buddy. It's just a cute little snowman, and it comes with the mat. Not certain if I stitch him, you know, like if I were to stitch him, it would be a kind of a tough thing if I do the words or not. I think he could be just cute on his own, and do him up as a small ornament, because that just screams 1980s, doesn't it? I mean, that mat might be cute for something else, but I'd have to futz with it, embellish it somehow, and do away with the red inner mat. Possibilities, but this will go in B. He doesn't have a driving need. Oh gosh. Okay. So this one is Jan Lynn, called Brenda's Porch. And it's really pretty. Really pretty. But it's not my style anymore. When I found this, there was such a our options were so dismal. I did oh, this is cool, you know, and I got it, but I'm thinking, I don't think I would stitch this, because if I'm gonna do that much confetti, I'm gonna find probably a hate, or yeah, nope. Okay, so this is gonna go past the stash. Past the stash pile behind me. Alright, this is Sunset. Sunset cross stitch. And this is just this beautiful black single rose. And I think this would be stunning stitched up. So it's gonna go in bucket B, because I don't have a driving need right now to do it, but I can certainly see myself stitching it. A Single Rose is what it's called, by Sunset. What does it come with? It comes with, of course, they make everything really tiny. So it's probably 14 count. And again, I would have to see if I change it with 16 or 18 count. Will the pattern lend itself to do the smaller count, but I had to shift everything over because the plastic on the bottom here is starting to open. Alright, bucket B, because it's pretty. Alright, so this one, by Dimensions, called Graceful Swans. That's pretty. Alright, so I think I got this because I would have stitched it for my mom, and my mom is gone now. The question is, would I still stitch this? I don't know. Decisions. Okay, we're gonna hold on to it for now. I might de-stash it later, but I can't bring myself to part with it just yet. It's going in bucket B. Oh, this guy. Okay, this is the last one in this, last one of the vintage. Bucilla, called Classic Roses. Pretty. I got this, I've had this for so long. So long. Because all the floss is already enveloped. And it's on, of course, your standard 14 count Blackita. So, I can't part with this yet. But given the sheer number of kits that I have that are just clamoring for my attention, who knows? Alright, so we're gonna put these back in this bucket that can go down. That would go in bucket B. Alright. On to Mill Hill. Let's take a quick wet my whistle break. Because I can hear my voice. My voice is starting to show some signs of overuse. Okay. I keep my kits in my Mill Hill kits. Okay, so I'm going to pull from the box in front of me. I'm going to put the ones that I feel like I need to start soon on my left, and the ones that can go in bucket B will go on the right hand side. Okay, so this is Flamingo. Okay, this is going on the left side. Kitty's Gift. Cute, but this will go on B side. Ice Crystal Snowflake. You know what? What I think I'll do is I will pull out all the snowflake ones and I'll pick one or two of my more favorite ones to put in A, and the rest will go in B. Okay, this is called Dragonfly Pin. Cute. Go on bucket B. Monarch Butterfly. This one is just beautiful. You know, it's simple. Monarchs are a beautiful butterfly, and they're so distinctive. But this will go in B, because I don't have a need right now. But it's one of the ones that I'm very likely to get. Alright, so Kitty Love. Kitty Love. That's just cute. This one will go in B. But this would be a strong contender for a future year. Alright, so well, I got two of these. I got two of the ice crystals. But these will be super cute. when they're stitched up. See, Dartle. Gosh, he's just a beautiful coloration. Shit, I love the. He's just cute. You know what? We'll put him on A side, but A light. You know, he might get bumped. Christmas Cardinal. This little guy. He's cute. But he's gonna go on B. He doesn't speak to me really strongly right now. Okay. Jeweled Pear. That's pretty. I really like this one. But this one is gonna go in B, but it'll be a strong contender for next year. Ooh, this is, yeah. I have a set of instructions that are not in there. Yep, so this does go with this guy. So let me put the instructions back in the. I must have been considering starting him at some point and just never did. Because Santa. Gosh. See, you can see the swirls in his beard. And he's got the tartan hat on. He's cute. I think he's gonna go in B. Cat in the box. Cat in the box. He's cute. He's gonna go in A light. He might get bumped. Ooh. Diamond Holiday. That's a pretty ornament. Gosh. Decisions. Okay, we're gonna put this in A super light. It might go in B, but it's speaking to me. This one is Garnet Swirl. Another pretty one. Not as pretty as the other one, so this is gonna go in B. We got the Holly Ornament. It's cute. It's not clamoring, so it's gonna go in B. And we got Berry. Yep. So again, not clamoring. It's gonna go in B. Emerald Wreath. That's a cute one. But it's a B. I got Ruby Forest ornament. So I guess one of these years I'll do an ornament palooza with all the males. So this is going to go in B. Got Golden Tannenbaum ornament. That's pretty. It is going to go in B. I'm not showing you the back because you guys know they all come with plethora of beads and the floss and all this stuff. Okay, this one is Sapphire Snow ornament. That's pretty. But not clamoring. It's a strong contender for some other year. Watermelon. That's pretty. God, I love watermelon. So this is gonna go in A super light. Could get bumped. We gotta do some arranging here. So, random bag of beads. I must have got this from Joann's or Hobby Lobby. See if I can get that tag to come up. Yep, it was bought 10-0 seed bead mixes Northern Light in the bucket for some unknown reason. Okay, this is a little discombobulated for the rest. And I thought I had more of these guys, of the different ones. So one of them is going to go in definite. The other one will have to go in bucket B, because if I want to do one as a gift. And so let's finish out the Mill Hill, and then we can do the little smalls that I have stuffed in here with them. Okay, so this one is Little Lamb. He's cute. He's going in bucket B. And I got Hedgehog from a spring collection. He's going to go in bucket B. I'm a little discombobulated right now because I have one without any of the stuff. So I must have picked this up on a freebie table, because I don't have any of the stuff in here, and even if I kitted it, I would still keep the stuff in the box. So I got the pattern. I would just have to source the beads and the perforated paper, but it's definitely doable. And I'm from Wisconsin, so to us Indian corn is a harvest corn. They call it, yeah, this one's Indian corn. I always try to figure out, do people consider Indian corn a derogatory thing? I don't think so, and I don't mean it derogatorily, so we're going to continue to use it. But isn't it just pretty? Brings back childhood memories. But since it doesn't have its stuff, it'll go in B, and we'll do it at some point. And my last Mill Hill is pine cone. Oh, okay. I was distracted by the sunlight's changing through the window. I guess it's getting to be sunset, and there's some clouds, so it's moving in and out. So it's a good thing I'm almost done. I mean, granted, I have enough lights in here. I'd still be able to keep going, but it's nice to have some natural light coming in too. Okay, so pine cone. Love this, because where I grew up, pine cones were plentiful, and we often made ornaments out of them. I have actually started him one time. I tried to do him as a car project. So he's going to be a definite, because even though he's not a start, he's such a small start, we'll consider him one of them. One of the definites. Okay, so the rest that's in this box are smalls. So this one, not the greatest. It's an artiste. I don't think I would do that little thing at the top. I would just do the heart. Who knows? You know, and it's good to have these little kits by, because you know what? If my son has kids that I want to teach cross stitch to, these would be good. And then the little snail. It's another artiste kit. I like the bright colors on this one. So there it is. And then this is a who is it made by? Needle Magic ink. Gosh. So I probably got this at Hobby Lobby or on a freebie table, whichever. But it's just this cute little hummingbird, small, and it comes with the little hangers in there and all the floss and fabric. So there. And then this little kit. I must have picked this up at a freebie table, because I don't think I would have ordered this. Okay, so it's Simply Springcraft, Joann stores. So it's just this little wood ornament that's a bunny. I'm not keen on it, so no, we'll hang on to it, because again, if I've got a niece or a grandchild, God, to think about, just, I mean, my he's a junior, so it's a ways off, but if I ever have a grandchild that I am watching and they show an interest in my stitching, I can pull something like that out and have them give it a go. That's a ways. That's a ways. Okay, so stick a fork in it, we're done. We're done. So, I just have a slight mess to clean up. And then go through my chosens and stuff like that. Figure out how it's all going to work into a 12 kit start year. And we'll have to make probably some hard decisions. But what I will do in the future, once I've made my decisions, I'll do a planning video. I'll do a cross stitch kit start 2024 planning video, and I think the people that join the group will definitely enjoy it, and the people that enjoy watching my videos will enjoy it, so I think that's what we'll do. Alright, so you guys take care. If you have any questions, put them in the comments and I will respond, and we'll see you next time. Happy stitching!